Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Abortion is an issue of conscience within the Ulster Unionist Party, and I rise to speak personally on this matter. And I would indicate my support for the general principles contained within the Severe Impairment Abortion Amendment Bill, which is designed to give protection to unborn children with disabilities. And can I thank Mr. Gibbon, a member for Lagan Valley, for bringing this bill forward, and again for the disability campaigners such as Heidi Cullers, who have highlighted this issue and publicised it and made a greater awareness of the reality and the potential outworkings of the bill on those who have disabilities. At present, under our current legislation, under the heading Severe Fetal Impairment, the protection of our disabled unborn children are removed. They're removed right up until birth. And then suddenly they've got protection. I have to ask, why? How is that reasonable? Their lives can be terminated until that very last moment, until they're born. Surely there's something wrong about that. Others have indicated that there's a wide range of disabilities that are covered by the terminology. As basic as a cleft lip, or someone who has Down syndrome. Why, I asked, why? I personally know members, friends in my community who've had a cleft lip, who has Down syndrome. Why should their lives risk being terminated at some point whilst they were unborn? I think there's something wrong with our legislation at present, and it clearly needs changed. Many have quoted the 2018 report from the UN Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women, which was the trigger for the Westminster legislation that has brought the current legislation into being in Northern Ireland. However, it's also important to recognise the 2018 UK Supreme Court judgment, which did not find that the absence of legal abortion in the cases of severe fetal impairment to be incompatible with Article 3 or Article 8 rights. What of the UN Convention of Rights of Persons with Disability and their report in 2011, where it was stated disabled people have suggested a bias towards termination of pregnancies if a child is likely to be disabled. Disabled people believe that clear consistency is needed in the approach to resuscitation of disabled people and non-disabled people when seriously ill. Surely we have to value all life, whether someone is disabled or not. I would say we need to think of the very basics, and that is the basics rights to life. And it's important in determining what we do that we should value all life. And it's for that reason that I will be supporting this very reasonable amendment to the current legislation to give protection back to those who are vulnerable, who have disabilities, those unborn children in their mother's wombs.